Hello, people that are watching this video. It is me, some dork, the YouTuber that posts once a year. I'm coming on here to do an unscripted little thing where I talk about recent news in the cartoonisphere, whatever I feel like. I might do these, once or twice a month. I'm not making any promises, but I'll definitely try. It's shorter format, so it's easier to do. So what I want to talk about is a touch back on a topic that I already talked about. It's the Disney remakes, Disney live action remakes. The lazy, the repetitive, the awful in design, the lazy Disney remakes. And I already talked about them in a slight detail in a past video. If you want to go watch it, I don't think it's very good anymore, but if you want to watch it, you can. And so recently I was on Instagram. Very good start to a story, I know. I was on Instagram. I was looking through the search, which it's totally walked, by the way. I keep seeing things I don't want to see. So I go on Instagram. I look through the search a little bit, and I see there's this post. And it goes through all the upcoming Disney movies. And I notice a large majority of those movies happen to be remakes, live action remakes of Disney cartoons. And I go, here we go again. And so I look through them. There's about, I think about 12 that I noticed. It could be more, it could be less. I'm not sure, but it was a large amount. And I looked through them, and I'm like, there's a live action sequel to Lion King. There's a live action sequel to Aladdin. I'm like, why? Are they gonna remake the Lion King 2 that's already exists, Simba's Pride? Are they gonna remake Return of Jafar? It's like, what does that mean? Or are they gonna do something original? Because if they do, I mean, we already got sequels to these movies, and even the sequels, the qualities of those are bad. So I don't have hope in the new sequels that they do. And then I notice, and they're doing a live action Bambi, a live action Pinocchio, a live action Bambi, a live action The Little Mermaid, a live action Sword in the Stone, a live action Hercules, a live action Lilo and Stitch, live action Hunt. It's like, why? What is the point? And I get it, it's money, it's Disney. They have no subtlety in business practice. It's all for money. It's clear in the parks. It's clear in the marketing. It's clear anywhere you search up Disney. It's just first and foremost money. And it's, you could tell with their movies. And even their movies don't even bomb. So, like, well, they're bad, but, like, no one cares. They just watch them. It's like their movies that they come out with, like, every year. It's just bland crap that no one likes. Like, I recently watched Raya and the Last Dragon. Is that like the recent Disney movie? I don't know. But I watched Raya and the Last Dragon. I just sat there. I was just appalled by, well, not appalled. It wasn't offensive. It was just really substandard and bad. It's like when I watch a Disney movie, now I know what I'm getting. This is basic, good-looking CGI. It's not different from any other studio now. Some random humor. It's not even funny. Or if it is funny, it's unintentionally funny. And just a bland story. I know exactly what's going to happen. It's all with these animated movies now. I think it started with Frozen. And if you know me, I'm not a fan of Frozen. I think it's really just the most basic movie you could ever watch. And they have, like, shown that they can, get out of their funk. Like Tangled, I thought that was. I still think that's a pretty good movie. Zootopia, I think it's nice. I don't think it's a great racial commentary. Everyone thinks it is. I think it's all right. It's a competent movie. It's nice. There's Frozen 2. It was bad. It was Wreck-It Ralph 2. That was garbage. Raya and the Last Dragon was just boring mess. It was Aquafina. It's a talking Elsa-looking genie acting dragon. I thought it was really annoying. All the jokes fell flat. The main character, I just thought was a bore. It's not interesting. The relationship with the villain was not there. I predicted everything that was gonna happen in that movie. It's just like, what are you doing anymore, Disney? What is your main goal? Are you just gonna do the same thing all the time? And yes, they are, because that's what makes them money. No Disney fan's gonna say anything because they're just brainwashed. They don't care what Disney makes as long as they make something. And that's the thing with these live action movies. It's like, don't you want to try? Or like do something different? I don't understand. It's just the same thing. I've already watched these movies. Just make something different. I'm not talking about those adaptations of books that they do, or they're just random live action movies, like an Artemis Fowl or Jungle Book, whatever. And when they do an original movie, like I don't know, I can't even remember a Disney movie. It was Shaggy Dog, or the Air Buds, one of those. It's just like so non-memorable. I don't even remember the most recent original live action movie they did, because it's just like, who cares? These live action remakes, it's just, they just fan the flames of like not caring. I think it's just a syndrome of just modern movies. It's just like there's no movie that wows me anymore. I watch all these movies from different companies, and it's just like, you got money, you might as well do something with it. You're a company, you gotta make something, or else people are gonna get mad. It's just like, just why? Can't you make an animated movie, spend the money and do something original? Like, I don't want to see Little Mermaid live action, and you're making her black? Why are you making her don't make her black. What's the point of her being black? Is there a point to her being black? No, you're just making her black because you want to pander to black people? Why? It's so stupid. Just make her white. Just make her white. What's the point of her being black? It's just inclusion, okay? Then make something original. Make an original black character, black princess, something. Just don't turn a character that doesn't need to be black. What are you gonna do next? You gonna turn Snow White Asian? You gonna turn what? You gonna turn Cinderella Native American? No, we already got a Native American princess. My mistake. What, you gonna turn Pocahontas? You gonna turn Pocahontas Russian? Well, that makes a lot of sense. They probably do it. It's just why? Is there a need for this? Is there a market for people that want to see this stuff live action? And people don't care. They still watch it. Like, I remember my mom, right? So, a while ago, like when the new live action, what was it? The new live action Lion King was when it was new, right? My mom wanted to go see it. She was like, "Oh, I want a Disney Plus. I want to watch the new live action Lion King." I was like, "Mom, don't. It's just the same as the regular Lion Kings. They're just gonna make it live action. It's gonna be worse. They're just gonna have Hollywood people voice the characters. They may have one original person come back and do a role." Just like, no, I think it might be nice. And before this, she watched the live action Beauty and the Beast, and she didn't like that much. And I was like, "Mom, it's gonna be just like the situation with Beauty and the Beast. You're not gonna like it." She's like, I'll try it out. I'll see." And then later, right, she comes back and she's like, the Lion King wasn't good. I was like, I told you. And it still made $1 billion. It's one of their top grossing movies. I don't know how that happened. It's just like, I don't understand what you're doing anymore. I understand it makes you money, but don't you want to do something different? It's like, no, it's Disney. We have to make money somehow, even if our live action movies crash and burn and bomb harder than anything. We saw that with Mulan. It tanked in the box office. Maybe it's because of all the controversy surrounding it. I don't know. And there was what is the most recent one? Cruella, that no one liked. And it still made all of its budget back. And what else was? There was a sequel to Maleficent that no one watched or anyone remembered. I forgot that even came. I didn't even know that came out. I just thought that was a thing they were gonna do, like later down the road. I didn't even know it came out. I thought it's still in production, but no, I guess it's on Disney Plus. I can watch it. In fact, it came out in 2019. That's how little of an impact it made. I didn't even know it came out. But apparently, it made more than double what the box office, which I'm impressed by because I didn't even know it came out, which is insane. Yeah, it did well. And the rest of the movies did well. Raya did well. I don't know why. It was a really bland movie. There's nothing special about it. It's really stupid. But that made, I think, double what it made double the budget. So that's unfortunate. I don't want to see another Raya. Just a boring, bland movie I could just skip through. It's a shame that on Disney Plus, when I go on Disney Plus, I'm just going to watch a Disney XD cartoon because it's more interesting than whatever you're making now. But I will say it's not all doom and gloom for the live action movies. Well, not the live action remakes, because those are all still going to be bad. I'm saying like the live action Disney movies, because I recently watched Jungle Cruise. That wasn't that bad. It was okay. I thought it was nice. The cinematography was good. The character chemistry was pretty good. There were some good jokes in there. I like the little references they did to the original Jungle Cruise and the other Disney park lore. I thought that was nice. Or Disney's Sea. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, but other than that, it's just buy the books, buy the numbers, shat out of a Disney live action maker. See, don't want to make anything original. And I'm not talking about the sequels, the live action stuff, because I don't even want to watch that. I have absolutely no faith in those they're going to be good. It's like none of these live action ones you've made are good, and I get it. You don't care about it critically because you're just going to make more of them. You care about them financially because, that's money, and you care about that the most, don't you? I know you do, because if you didn't, you wouldn't keep making these movies. But you keep doing them, and you make them every year. It was that live-action Lady and the Tramp movie that nobody watched. I know no one watched that. I didn't even realize that it's still on Disney Plus. I thought they took that down because it's such an abomination. No one watches it. It's just, I don't even know anymore. Why are we all just okay with it? It's like no one complains about this anymore. I mean, people do complain, but it's just like not a lot of people care because they're still going to do it. And it's not going to be creative. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be imaginative. It's just going to be them taking the script from the original, half-assing it, putting really uncanny valley blue Will Smith in a green screen suit on a screen in the middle of a desert, reading the same lines, just worse performances by the actors, using Hollywood actors that everyone knows, and actors who can't match up to the original performances of the animated movies. They're just going to keep doing that until it stops making them money, which it's not going to. Cruella did better than its budget, so they're not going to stop doing this. It's just, I don't know anymore. It's just a waste of time. I'm just yelling at a wall. There's no point. I just want these to stop. Just make something original. And when you do, don't make it crap. Just Just go back to what you used to do. Everyone likes those. They like them more than what you do now. They like you because of the stuff you used to make. They don't like you because of what you do now. Can't you just make a hand-drawn animated film that's based on a book. It's charming, it's nice. It's just try to make you have a good time. That's all I want from a Disney movie. A nice, just calm or goofy or wacky like a, I don't know, Emperor's New Groove. Just either a wacky comedy or a nice little, animated film based on a nice old book like a Snow White or a Dumbo or Pinocchio, something like that. You could just do what you used to do because that's why everyone likes you, and you haven't done that in years. I don't even think you did that in the 90s. You'd made whatever Aladdin was. I mean, I like Aladdin, but it's not what you used to make. But still, it was nice. I just don't know what you're doing anymore, Disney. What do you do? What are you doing? Who cares? I'm just talking out loud. No one's gonna listen to me. I'm some dumb asshole with a YouTube channel that doesn't even have 1,000 subscribers. It could be worse. I could work for Disney. But that's just how I feel, So that was my little unscripted thing I did. I'll probably do more of these when there's more news to cover for, animation or cartoons. If you like these, I don't know, comment if you want. Or just send some mail over to me saying how you hate my guts because you don't like my opinion. But it's pretty much all I have to say, So make sure to unsubscribe and click the dislike button and tell me how I'm a douchebag. Yeah. Alright, goodbye.